Yes, folks, it is the 22nd of May, 2023, the year of BSV. It is Bitcoin Pizza Day, which means we're going to do a Bitcoin chart show. And I'm going to do some metaphors today too. We're racing cars. We're going to have a look at things that look like pizzas. We're going to have a look at some metrics. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So let's just jump straight into it. Here we go. This is SirToshi's Chart Show. And also remember, buybsv.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. The original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go, rock and roll. Loving this image. In fact, I think we'll probably just bring that up one more time because I love it. Yes. Right, so the other day I was trying to explain Bitcoin to somebody using a motor race as a metaphor. And I said, what we're doing at the moment is I am pointing out all the cars on the grid representing all the shitcoins on the crypto market. And I'm trying to explain to them the car that is going to shoot forward and win the race when the lights go green. So at the moment, you've got all these people trying to assess which car's going to win by looking at the paint jobs and looking at the wheels and looking at the fairings and looking at the fins and looking at the exhaust pipe and talking about who the drivers are and the teams and all this crap. It doesn't matter. You need to look under the bonnet to see the engine that is in the car. It might look good. It might have the engine of a lawnmower. It might not even have an engine. It might be a pedal car for all we know. You have to know these things, but people don't. And the powers that be have taken advantage of other people's naivety and ignorance of this. So this is what we are trying to uncover today on Bitcoin Pizza Day, using this lovely image here. So we are not going to look at the paint jobs or the fairings or the exhaust pipes or the drivers or the teams or anything like that. We are going to have a deep dive under the bonnet and see what is going on. So come with me down the rabbit hole and let's have a good old goosey gander. Here we go. Yeah, that was the image that I brought up. Right. So today is Bitcoin Pizza Day and you can look this up on Wikipedia. It says here, Laszlo Hanyek made the first documented purchase of a good with Bitcoin when he bought 2 Domino's Pizza from Jericho's for 10,000 BTC, as Bitcoin was back then. Laszlo had made contributions to Bitcoin source code in the past, obviously knew Craig and all that kind of stuff. But it says on May 17th, 2010, Laszlo posted a request to buy pizza with Bitcoin. It was on May 22nd. So, 2010, so that's 23 years ago today. No, not 13 years ago today. Oh my goodness. Where he posted successfully trading 10,000 BTC for 2 pizzas with Jericho's, ordering the pizzas and receiving the coins. The Bitcoins were quoted at $41 at the time of, oh my goodness me, can you believe it? Bitcoin is actually cheaper today than it was on Bitcoin Pizza Day in 2010. This is absolutely insane. I think the genuine Bitcoin is what? The coins were quoted at 40. Oh, so that's. I was thinking 41. You can't have 41 times 10,000. Good grief. So 10,000 BTC would have totaled $41. I was getting well ahead of myself there. Good grief. But yeah, cheap as chips today, but crikey, not that cheap. So that would make them about 4 cents, something like that, maybe 0.4 cents. Crikey. I mean, yeah, really, really low indeed. But I think I heard Laszlo say they're about $80 million in today's value. Like absolutely crazy. But what was significant about Bitcoin Pizza Day was that Bitcoin Pizza Day was the first time that Bitcoin had a real world value where it could actually be calculated. Somebody thought 2 pizzas worth $41 were worth 10,000 Bitcoin. So prior to Bitcoin Pizza Day, the value of Bitcoin was worked out by the amount of energy it took to make, as in like the amount of computing power it took to generate a Bitcoin. So this was a really, really significant day in history. And Bitcoin, being the asset that economically sustains the ledger of immutable data, we can travel right back in time and we can see this transaction. Check it out. Check it out. This is it. You can see it in all its glory. 10,000 Bitcoin. 10,000 Bitcoin. And this was in block number 57043. Honestly, it blows my mind every time. Fee paid was 0.9 Bitcoin at the time. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. So one of the questions that has to be asked really is why are we not hearing too much about Bitcoin Pizza Day at the moment? Well, let me tell you, it's because those over at Bitcoin Core do not want Bitcoin to be used as a medium of exchange. As Andreas Antonopoulos said here, look at this. What a turncoat when it says clear as day in the Bitcoin white paper, if we can find it, round here. Oh, did I bring it up? I'm sure I brought it up. Let's just bring it up just for fun. Why not? Here we go. It's around here somewhere. I've got the Bitcoin white paper. Come on. There we go. Look, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, clear as day. Oh my goodness me. So let's listen to what Andreas Antonopoulos has to say about using Bitcoin as cash these days. Take it away, Andreas.
Is the monetary policy of Bitcoin conducive to it being a medium of exchange? Because I'm sure you guys are aware a lot of people will say, oh, I don't want to use Bitcoin to buy coffee because then a year or two from now I'll realize that I had bought myself $100 cup of coffee. So I wondered, do you think that we'll see it being used more and more as a store of value and not really see the medium of exchange use gain adoption?
We need to stop thinking about buying a cup of coffee as the primary activity of a medium of exchange. And it's probably the worst example to use, and I am totally guilty. This is the number one example in my book. And it was obsolete the moment I wrote it.
So why did you write it in the first place? If it was obsolete the moment you wrote it, nobody's twisted his arm. What an absolute turncoat. Absolutely ridiculous. But there's only so much money you need. Let's say you bought one Bitcoin and it gets to $1 million. What, you're not gonna spend $3 of that on a coffee? You know, when you got effectively like $1 million for free, of course you're gonna spend it. That's what the powers that be don't want. They don't want people getting value for free. They want to make us poor. They want to make us use fiat currency. They're constantly inflating away. So it constantly keeps us in debt, constantly keeps us having to work. And they just print it to infinity, keeping us on the hamster wheel. It is absolutely outrageous. But there you go. You heard it for yourself. We need, as he said, we need to stop thinking about buying a cup of coffee as the primary activity as a medium of exchange. What are you talking about? You know, of course it's a medium of exchange. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It's digital gold. What a load of crap. Dear, oh, dear. So, again, this graph indicates the information that the powers that be are trying to hide from us. So, this is the chart. Well, look, it started off at 50 Bitcoins per block, and the block reward gets cut in half every 210,000 blocks. So at block height 210,000, the block reward was reduced to 25. Then at 420,000, it was reduced to 12.5. Then 630,000 is reduced to 6.25. And the next one coming up in April 2024, a block high 840,000. The block reward will be reduced to 3.12. That is absolutely devastating. So we need the volume of transactions to increase so that the block fee surpasses the block reward, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system, which is what we are gunning for. And the powers that be are trying to take that away by building second layers so that people aren't using the network and the miners can't sustain themselves. It's ridiculous. But let's look at Bitcoin now, shall we? Look at that, you absolute beauty. I mean, this is just sensational stuff. None of the other networks can compete with Bitcoin. I mean, look, we've got BTC, Corecoin in blue, and Ethereum in red, XRP. Look at that Dogecoin trying to make a comeback. They stand no chance whatsoever. And anybody who follows my channel will know that BTC, Corecoin, was corrupted on the 24th of August 2017 when the central bankers effectively hijacked BTC and implemented SegWit, which segregated the digital signatures from the transaction data, meaning that it removed common accountability from the network so that it became centrally controlled by those who controlled the signatures. It's absolutely economically worthless. It is going to be devastating. There we go. Right, let's get rid of those and just get into some charts. Check it out. There we go. Look, 705,761 transactions over the last 24 hours, leaving Corecoin with just 5.7, Ethereum 11.6, XRP 13.3, Dogecoin 12.1. They cannot compete. They cannot scale because they don't know how. Absolutely no chance. So let's have a quick look. Make sure we've got 4.7 million. Does what's on chain agree? Let's have a quick look. Yep, 4.7 million transactions over the last 24 hours. Beautiful. Let's have a look at the mining. Oh, beautiful. Come on. Still 5 miners on the network. You know, so long as there's more than 2. But again, the powers that be going to be hiding this information from you. So let's have a look at what is generating all of those transactions. Let's have a look at this. So protocols. First, one SAT ordinal protocol producing 103 megabytes of data, 158,000 transactions on that protocol. It's an NFT protocol. You know, people are using it. I don't quite know the link between ordinals on BTC and then the protocol using BSV, but you know, we'll find out soon enough. But let's look at applications. Check it out. Look at this. So ST UK wallet and market, 3.5 million transactions with a 24-hour output of $47 million. And again, that's like turnover. Absolutely huge. And then TimeSeal, one that we looked at the other day. Don't quite know how that works, but almost producing 1 million transactions now. That's hugely up. Let's see over 7 days. So 1.2 million over 7 days, but 824,000 over the last 24 hours. That is massive. That's a huge improvement. RelayX producing 143,000 transactions. My 2 cents down to just below 50,000, but great efforts on behalf of all these applications. There is huge amounts coming this year. It's going to be extremely exciting to watch. Let's just jump onto Tether. Can't really do a chart show without looking at the Tether weather, can we? So it's just popped up to being $1 again in the market cap. 7 days, yeah, we saw that pump the other day. But in the month, in the year, are we at an all-time high yet? So that is $83.2 billion, and we are 82.9. Oh, that is close. It won't take long now because they're going to be printing money like crazy trying to keep this scam alive. It's absolutely outrageous. So let's just have a look at the comparison of BSV versus BTC. So this is on a 1 hour time frame. So this is actually since the 18th. Yeah, since the 18th of May. Oh, so last 4 days looking very strong for the genuine Bitcoin in comparison to BTC shitcoin. Look at that. Very nice. All right, then let's have a look at CoinGecko. How are we feeling about it today? Feeling good. 78%. That's more like it. It actually looks like we've had a price pump. Early in the morning here. Shot up to $35. Look at that, and the increase is going up. This is beautiful. Loving what I'm seeing here. So that's all in a week. 14 days. Here we go. And this was the Shakening Awakening. Loving that. Come on, Bitcoin. Yeah, what a day to be having a comeback on Bitcoin Pizza Day of all days. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. So that definitely happened. So that was in the early hours of today. Yeah, and it's kind of like it carried on. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Loving that. Right, there we go. It's a 50-minute show. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and enjoy your pizza. Catch you later.